everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Sorry, guys. I know it's been a minute, you guys. I have been all over doing all kinds of stuff. I do apologize to those of you who have not gotten a reading from me in quite a while, but you can always schedule if you like, okay, from my website. So I'm just going to go ahead and read whatever comes out. I'm not doing it on anything specific. So if it turns into love, great. If it turns into career, great. If it turns into your next journey, great. Wherever it goes, great. First card out, we got it's a win-win situation. So a win-win outcome is forecast. This is full moon in Libra. This is all about, you know, staying balanced, making sure that you're not tipping too far over in one way, and just being in the moment, just staying in making sure that you're not thinking too far out into the future or too far into the past. Being in the present right here, right now. Spirit, please show me which next. Okay, nothing is yet set in stone. I've been telling everybody this for quite some time. Whatever is going on right now, nothing is yet set in stone, okay? Nobody knows where their next outcome is going to be. But what is happening right now with Saturn in retrograde, it is aligning you with your next step, okay? So just be present, be in the moment, so that you are going to be much more aware when the next step occurs in your life. Everybody's going to have something different. Next card out, we've got some adjustments are required. Adjusting the way you're thinking about things, adjusting your value system, adjusting, you know, and I say that because we've got the scales here. So this could be financial value as well. What do you value more? Oh my God, right at the bottom of the deck, prosperity lies ahead. So now we've got two Venus cards right here. We've got Taurus and Libra. Both of those are ruled by Venus. Venus is in Taurus right now. So this is getting your return on your investment. This is also about where your value system is. What do you value more? Do you value experience more than you value, you know, sitting at home and doing freaking nothing? You know, do you value people? Do you value your relationships, or do you value your job more? You know, some people are just married to their fucking work and they don't spend any time with their family. You know, some people, they need to have that $5,000 vase sitting in the corner, but now it's part of their subconscious because they don't even remember that it's there when they bought it. When was the last time you even looked at it? So again, where's your value system? So again, we're going to have to make some adjustments in those areas, okay? Nothing is yet set in stone as it is. But again, it goes back to, you know, you're going to get your return on your investment. There's a win-win outcome that is forecast. Your dreams need a practical plan, okay? And it's time for you to really get, you know, sit down and look at the nitty-gritty of where you're going next, and then get practical about the steps that you're being guided to take, okay? So I actually like that to start off with. Let's go ahead. Okay, wow, yes, there it is. We're between both worlds. So, you know, where you've been in the dark about certain situations, you're getting ready to come into the light, okay? But you've got one foot in and you've got one foot out. So it's like, we just got to get that other foot in. But I feel like there's some type of communications that you're waiting on, okay? So it's like you're stuck in this limbo, you know. I do see the signs of duality here with both of these cards. So this is about being in this limbo. It's like you're waiting on communication. Maybe you're waiting on contracts. You know, you're waiting on some type of a hierarchy to do their part. Maybe you're selling a home. Maybe you're selling something. So you're waiting on this person to do their job and get practical and do the practicality of the doing in order for you to get to this next phase, to your, you know, whatever your dream is. So this is obviously, for a lot of you, this is about your new life, okay? This is about you just being ready to step into it, but yet you're still in those building blocks. There's still some things in the past that are tying you down, okay? Maybe for some of you, they're financial investments. You're waiting on some type of a contract. Maybe you're looking at selling something. Maybe you're selling a business. Maybe you're, like I said earlier, maybe you're selling a home. But whatever this is, it's to take you into your new life. It's to take you into the new journey. And I feel like for a lot of you, you know, just getting excited about that, you know, again, but don't try to live too far into the future either, okay? So let's go ahead and we're going to pull a couple of these Rider-Waite Tarot Spirit. What is this concerning? What is this concerning? Again, this is talking about you're waiting on some type of communication. This is maybe a text message, an email, a phone call. For some of you, you're going to be traveling over, across water, by water. You're waiting on some type of communications about some type of travel. For some of you, maybe you are traveling for work, or you're traveling, fill in the blank. Yep, there it is. I did say travel. So there you have the world card, and this is air travel. Maybe for some of you, you're on some type of a vacation. Again, for others of you, you are waiting on some type of information to end something. The world card is also about endings, completions, and finalizations. So look at what you're getting next. After you had the world card, which is the last of the major arcana, we have the magician. So you are manifesting right here. But again, be mindful what it is that you are manifesting, because the magician is showing up underneath. The adjustments are required. So be mindful about what it is that you are manifesting. Wow, bottom of the deck. Maybe for some of you, you're seeing people that you haven't seen in a really long time, close friends, family, any one of those things. Past life relationships is what that card talks about. It wanted to be seen, so I'm showing it to you. Now, for a lot of you, we do have the high priestess. For those of you this is resonating with, the high priestess is all about she is all about using your intuition. She is neither good nor bad, okay? She just is. And the high priestess is all about using your intuition. Also, that moon energy. We did just have that full moon in Sagittarius, so purging is really nice. And that's probably why a lot of you guys are traveling right now, because Sagittarius is all about whether that's traveling of the mind or actual physical travel. A lot of you guys could be on a hiatus right now, which is good for you. Finances are going to be good. You're preparing yourself for also your new life, and maybe you're going to have a new life of travel. So, maybe you work from home, and now you're realizing that you can actually work from home, work from anywhere. You don't actually have to be at home to get your clients, or to, you can actually do that from, say Belize or, Cabo or somewhere, where you're sitting on a beach. So you're realizing that you can do your job from anywhere. With that said, the high priestess and the magician really says, like, tap into that intuition, really start using those psychic abilities, because I think it's going to be very relevant in your manifestation processes. Okay. This is about vulnerability as well. If you notice here, she is naked trying to cover up, but this is a very vulnerable space. And for some of you, you've been locked in this. You've been locked in this this hamster wheel of just going round and round and round, but you're finally breaking free. Nothing is yet set in stone. So whatever it is that you are ending, it's almost like I'm feeling that Scorpio and Taurus eclipses that we just had. Scorpio wants you to end something so that something new can begin, so that you can start that new chapter in your life. And I do feel you're going to be very abundant in doing so. You've got, friends and family that are here to help you. And for some of you, even new people that you consider new friends and family. So I really like this energy so far. A lot of like magical, spiritual energy. So really utilizing, your ancestors, your guides, paying attention to your dreams as well. Definitely pay attention to your dreams. Funny enough, the high priestess has the number 2 on it, and it's sitting right underneath the second house, which is Taurus. So again, this is about, utilizing that, for some of you, like I said earlier, maybe you're waiting on some type of a hierarchy and you don't know when things are going to get going. But trust me that the universe is actually putting you into alignment with the right person. So if you're like dealing with a real estate agent, or you're dealing with, it's getting you into the right alignment so that you can manifest your heart's desire. Okay. Again, your adjustments do need to change now that you are moving up in level. You're evolving in level. So you still need to adjust your mindset so that you can adjust your manifestations, and act accordingly to this new vibration that you're going into, so that that's not something that's holding you back into this old life. So if it's stuff that's holding you back, don't let that shit hold you back from, really you stepping forward. I feel like You know, I feel like with the number 3 is also connected to the Empress. So the Empress already knows her value. She knows her worth. She's the Empress. She's, you know, ruler. Her ruler is Venus. So she's like used to the finer things in life, you know? So I do feel like, you know, without having to give everything away, but at the same time, what is it really worth anymore? Okay. And that goes with, again, it can be materialism. It could be in friendship and family. It could be in just situationships, you know, whatever relationship you have at the moment. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and look at finances. Let's look at finances real quick, and then we'll look at love. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. We got the crown. It says overcoming any obstacles, power play, and wealth. What did I tell you? It's about getting practical. Okay. And wealth will come in. It talks for career. It says owner, boss, taking charge and making progress. For some of you, you're the owner of your own company. You're your own boss. So you are being, you know, you have that crown on your head. Or for some of you, maybe you've been thinking about becoming your own boss, becoming more self-sufficient when it comes to your finances, especially with all the shit that's gone on in the world. You know, it's really, you know, made you think about, you know, your company getting shut down. What can you do that they can't shut down? Oops, sorry. The next card out was the gold card. I don't know why I put it back in, but this is solid gold. You know, for those of you who are doing like cryptocurrency or Bitcoin or any of that, make sure that it is tied to something, That's what this is talking about. Something practical, making sure that for those of you who are buying into any of that stuff, that it is actually tied to something and not just some computer system that could get shut down, okay? We all know Mercury retrograde. If you've been following me for a while, that rules computer systems, so shit can get shut down, and then all of a sudden your money wasn't tied to anything and everything is lost. So that's why it's saying your dreams need to be practical, making sure that you're tuned into practical stuff, okay? For some people, you're going out and you're buying gold. You're buying silver, which is actually going to bode well for you in the future, okay? Next card out. Wow, we got 2 cards. We got coffin, bad investments. Again, that's what I was talking about, making sure that you're not buying into bad investments, okay? Something that could just end, you know, and all of a sudden you didn't have it tied to shit. So keep that in mind as well. Financial challenges and savings. So career could be office work, night shift, or job is ending. For some of you, you're ending an old job so that you could go into business for yourself. You decided, I want to be my own damn boss. I don't want somebody else telling me what time I have to be into work. People don't want to clock into the 9 to 5 anymore. Okay, so this is about being strategic. The next card out you got is chess. So you're playing a game of chess right now, and you're going to have to sacrifice a few pawns in order to save your king and queen. I don't know if that's the way it goes. I'm not a chess player, but I know something about sacrificing pawns, and we've had to do that throughout our entire life. You're going to have to sacrifice what you think is job security in order for your own happiness, but being very strategic while you're doing it. I watched many people, I guide many people into those situations and help you. So if that's something that you're interested, definitely please look at my website and let's get you on the schedule. Okay, with that said, bottom of the deck, we got the eggs. So not putting all your eggs in one basket, okay, but at the same time, this is about you starting over, saving up, and really, you know, maybe for some of you, you've had to tap into your resources. That's okay. You're going to be set up in the future. Money will be coming in. Money will be looking good, okay? You know, some of you, this is about your nest egg and your savings account. So being very strategic with your savings, okay? Putting a little bit aside, you know, for something, you know, bigger in your life, because that's what, for some of you, you are manifesting. All right, so let's go ahead and look at your love life. Spirit, please show me their love life. Wow, first card out, passion. So it says, allow your heart to sing, heart and soul to sing with joy. So really, you know, being passionate with your partner, make sure that you're not fighting your partner, because we do have Mars and Aries. So that's either fucking or fighting. Okay. Make sure that we're not just fucking or fighting. We want to have passion, both of us having passion for the same thing. If you are not in a relationship, this is about getting passionate about being in a relationship again, getting excited for what can be instead of just what is. All right. Oh, poor me. Woe is me. Nobody loves me. Everybody hates me. Well, if you want to eat worms, go ahead, but I don't feel like it. So, you know, children, for some of you, children are a factor in your love life. Okay. Maybe, the children are getting in the way of you and your significant other being able to, be intimate with one another. You know, some of you, you have small babies. So, you know, you guys need to take time to rekindle that relationship as well. Next card out. For others of you, maybe you use your children as a cock block. There you go. Maybe you're using your children as a cock block, and that's why, oh, well, the baby's in here. Oh, I'm tired because of the children. Or, oh, listen, that's not going to fly, okay? Work on being passionate with your partner because, there's other people out here like myself who doesn't have a partner, and, other people are envious of that, and then you're just wasting your fucking time, okay? So let go of control issues. All right, so this also shows up in a partnership. I feel like maybe for some of you, maybe even your kids like to pit you against each other, and maybe that's something that's it can be really big, because I see the child here, and then the center of the reading is the child. So maybe your child likes to pit you and your significant partner at each other, so that you guys are at each other's throats so that they can get away with murder. Okay, so keep that in mind too. Kids are genius. I know I was. I was a kid once, and I know you were too. Okay, so another thing too is maybe you are dealing with a spouse that is being overly controlling. That is the overall energy, and maybe it has something to do with the new life that you guys are trying to create with one another. And so there's a lot of like maybe hidden feelings and things like that that are going on behind the scenes. Okay, but I feel like, this is just, I don't feel like this is anything that you really need to worry about. But one of the partners, or maybe even both of you, are, batting heads because somebody is being too controlling. So keep that in mind, especially when it comes to, your communication. Number 3 here, we've got communication here as well. Make sure we're not throwing darts at one another, and we're throwing arrows of love, because the last card out that you got is give your relationship a chance. This is where the two of you, if you are in a relationship, you are bonding over this experience instead of acting like fucking children, okay? Because one person has a certain value system and the other one has another one. We need to adjust what is going on in our relationship so that we're all on the same page with whatever it is that we are working on being strategic with, and whatever it is that we are allowing to let die, okay? Maybe somebody sees something as gold and the other person sees it as silver, and so we gotta work together and balance it out so that everybody is happy, okay? So keep that in mind. Honestly, all in all, if you are not in a relationship, maybe it is because you are trying to control your relationships at this time, how they come in, what they look like, instead of just, and maybe you're still interested, or you still have the same type as you did from when you were a child. Maybe it's time for you to grow up and give, somebody else a chance that hasn't had the opportunity to hurt you, okay? And be careful of your type, because your love life could be a little bit more surprised if you were willing to open it up a little bit and realize that the universe is going to send you what you need. And of course, they're not going to send you somebody that you're not attracted to. They will, just to test you to see if you're, desperate, but I think you'll know, but all in all, I feel like stepping into your passions more, stepping into more of a passionate role if you are with a significant other. Otherwise, for those of you who are not with someone, get passionate again, get childlike again, it's good to wonder what a relationship is going to feel like in this new life, okay? Everybody who's ever come to me before, and it's been months down the road and you haven't had a reading in a while, your reading is going to shift, because we've been through so many shifts and changes in the universe, and everything is like not the same anymore. We're on the other side. We've given up the life that we were born living to start living the life that we were born to live. And in doing so, sacrifice is going to be very, very important in this next chapter and throughout, because we do have those eclipses in Scorpio for the next year and a half. Okay, you guys? So anyway, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in that personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so very much. Thank you for being here, and we'll chat again soon. Take care.